Hey, in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the latest plugin from Oeksound. It's called Bloom. I've been testing it out across a couple of different projects over the last couple of weeks, just since it came out. Basically trying to convince myself that I didn't need it because it's quite an expensive plugin as far as plugins go, and I have a bunch of other tools that are kind of similar, like Waves Factory Equalizer would probably be the most similar tool. The likes of Sound Theory Gullfoss and Voxengo Teote. Maybe even, I don't know, things like Smooth Operator and stuff like that. That might be closer to Soothe. But yeah, I've been testing this out across a bunch of mixes and I've really liked it so far. Oeksound didn't ask me to make this video. I haven't received any compensation or a license or anything. Literally just have done the free trial. But I really liked Soothe and Spiff and basically wanted to see what this one was like. I was looking forward to it releasing. Like other people, I was disappointed that there was no intro offer or loyalty discount. It would have been a nice gesture if they had given an intro price, which I believe they did give an intro price for their previous plugins, so I'm not sure why that changed. But I guess that's their prerogative. But I'll let you hear it across a mix here, and then I'll do a global A/B, and you can sort of decide for yourself if you like how it sounds. I'll give you my opinion on whether or not I think it's worth purchasing, and yeah, hopefully you find it insightful. So, I'll let you hear what the song sounds like first. Okay, so sounding pretty balanced at the minute. I'll start off with the drum bus. So there are some really well thought out presets on this plugin, which I would highly recommend just checking out for all kinds of different material, instrument specific mastering. So there's Mixbus presets and stuff like that, which make really good starting points and also give you a really good idea of what the plugin's capable of. So I started off with the drum bus preset and then thought it was dipping the kick and the lows a bit too much, and I like the thump, so taking it up so that it's not cutting as much. I also tweak the low end a bit, so usually at about 70-75 hertz there's a nice energy. So I boosted that a little bit. and I wanted to give a little bit of presence to the snare around 620. Left it as is in the highs. I'll just do an A-B. So to me that's pretty transparent, but it just has brought a little bit of life to the drums. With the guitars, I started off with a preset called Bye Bye Boxiness, which is in the cleanup folder. And then I just dialed it back, so if I put it on there, that's what it's defaulting at. For me is a bit extreme. I'll just do an A-B. So again, quite subtle, but that will be an accumulative effect across the track. It'll really build up and cause a lot of muddiness. Again, on the guitar on the other side. Same idea. This one is called the Guitar Booster. Might be a bit too extreme there. I'll take the mix back. Sounds very natural in the way that it opens things out, or opens things up. This one's probably the most extreme, so it's the bass guitar. And the preset's called Bass Guitar Slam. Pretty aggressive, but it really cuts through the mix, and it doesn't overpower things either. So if I let you hear it in context, and I'll A-B it in context. Really made the bass a lot more present. Then again on the guitar group, so I've just got Acoustica Mystic. Doing some gentle bus compression, a little bit of tube saturation. And then again, just got that bye-bye boxiness preset with a little bit of, like, dialed it back quite a bit. This one I just set up manually, so up to 140 and about 4K. So basically just from the low mids up to the mids. Pardon me. I boost to 2.4. Slight cut at 460. And then just left the rest alone, really. Then on the Mixbus, I have it in mid-side mode. I think, like, in mid-side mode is what really sets it apart from similar processors. You have an awful lot of control, so if I go in, that's the mids at 4.4 kilohertz. Then I can set the sides to wherever I want. So I've got it at 11.1 kilohertz for the mids. Sides are 2.4. Mids are at 1.6. Low mids in the mid are at 300. And the high or low mids, the sides are at 660. 240 for the sides, 90 hertz for the low. In terms of latency, 25.4 milliseconds of latency, or 1,120 samples. I believe if I was to change this to the latency, let's see. So 1.5 milliseconds of latency, or 64 samples, which is totally respectable. Let's see what the sound difference is like. Okay. So what I'll do is I will link all of these channels together, and then I will do like a global AB. And you'll be able to hear what it's adding cumulatively. So I want to link these channels. I just want to link the inserts. Now, whenever I turn this one off, all instances of Bloom will turn off, which is really handy. What I'll do as well is I'll open up tonal balance, and then you'll be able to see any kind of differences there. So for me, you can really hear how that has cleaned up the low mids and the lows there, the bye-bye boxiness. I think it really helped there with that track. Also, in terms of driving the bass forwards and controlling the kind of peaks of certain, like the solo instruments, solo guitar, which are just playing like octave chords. So yeah, I mean, I was trying to convince myself that I didn't need this, and even had like Waves Factory equalizer and stuff on some tracks there, and I've replaced it with Bloom, and I ended up liking what Bloom was doing better once I got familiar with Bloom and what it could do. So yeah, I ended up buying it yesterday, and I would say it is an expensive plugin. If you're like a hobbyist or semi-professional like me, then whether or not it's worth it will be, I don't know, I would say try it out, and if you feel like it fits your workflow, or if it benefits your sound, or helps you get to where you want to go quicker, which for me personally, I think it gets me results that I want quicker. So I can replace an entire chain of plugins with one instance of Bloom. And I think it's another really excellent plugin from Oeksound. Yeah. So I would say take the trial, test it out thoroughly. If you can wait and you don't feel like you need it, you might be able to get it on a discount at Black Friday or whenever there's a sale. I figured it was worth getting now, and it wasn't hideously expensive, so I could justify it. But yeah, your mileage might vary. But hopefully you find this video helpful, and I will be back with more videos soon. Cheers.